Right, we're recording. Hello, everybody. Jackie D signing in for another one of my JED talks. And we're in for a treat today. This is amazing. I have John Railton with me. Welcome.
Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing really good actually. And John's come under my radar because my computer broke last week. In fact, it's still a bit broke, but John suggested a few things and I've managed to get Excel back, a little bit of Excel back. I'm still working on that one. And then I realized that although we've been Facebook friends for probably years, isn't it, John? We hadn't really been friends, as it were. We hadn't had conversations. And then I realized that actually I'd shared some of John's posts back in the summer. And I think some of you have probably clicked on like, because they're really unusual and they're just amazing. It's all to do with light and the way, I'll let John explain, it's all to do with the way he uses the camera. But how often have you walked past something, if you've been out in the woods and you've walked past something and you've perhaps gone back to have another look, or you've suddenly seen something in a tree that you would normally have just walked straight past, and then when you've looked at it a bit closer, there's something there, some pattern or some shape. Well, John captures these on his camera, and we're going to have a look at some of these today, and I'm just so excited because it's the color, it's the element that might be in it, and the story behind it. So I'm going to shut up now and hand over to John. So John, can you show us some of the pictures you've got and some of the stories?
Yeah,
start.
I know that you're going to include the YouTube channel in after on the tour.
Yeah,
People can access that. That's where they'll see the video that is the most important, I think, on there, which is the tree.
Yes.
Which was filmed for 4 years at one tree. And basically what was happening, I was going back to this tree time and time again, and I was shown half a face in the tree, physically in the tree. And I was shown the importance of mirroring, which you'll see examples of as well. But with this particular tree, it just had this face, which I will share, actually. I'll go and find it.
Yeah, please.
See it.
I want everybody to see it. It's just incredible.
Just bear with me one sec. Just get that on. And okay, so this is what I believe to be the Green Man. And as I say, I had half the face. I had half the face in the tree. And then when I mirrored it, I got the full face. Now, some people would argue that that's just natural feature. But time and time again, I started to get like a totem pole effect going up through the tree. Faces that you can see there going all the way up.
Yeah.
And also with this particular image, there's two snakes either side of obviously where it's been mirrored. You've just got a duplicate, but can you see the snake there in light?
Yeah. See the snake head. Yeah.
That made me think that I was onto something. And then after that, I started to get a lot more light photography using the filter, which is called an old field filter of the same tree. The video will show that on there, but I will show some other pictures that I've got at that particular tree as well. This one is called a lyran that will be coming on the screen in a sec.
Yes,
you're telling me knows about lyrans.
You're telling me a little bit about lyrans because I hadn't heard of them. So yeah, let us know what a lyran is.
Okay, so a lyran is an extraterrestrial species that is working with the planet at the moment to help ascend the planet and help ascend humanity as well.
Yeah.
Now, with this particular picture, I haven't got it here, but I had half of the lyran face on the left-hand side, and as soon as I mirrored it, it became the whole face. So I can zoom into this. People may see. That's what I love about my photos. People see a lot of things that I don't even notice in them, to be honest.
Yes, I saw an elephant in the last one.
Yeah, sometimes it's perception based. Sometimes Well, I don't know. I don't know the full science behind it, but there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
But you can see there that there's clearly third eye open there, and whiskers.
And I love it when you zoom in, it doesn't go out of focus.
No.
I zoom in on a photo, you can't see it anymore. But yeah, you can definitely see the third eye. And these would be great for meditating with as well.
Yeah, they do something. These photos do something. And as I said to you earlier when we were talking off camera, off recording, the tree video does have a profound effect on people. It takes them back to, to source, basically. So yeah, I mean, getting images like that was just an incredible experience. And just to be there and to go there all of that time, and to have the patients help with mental health, it helped me focus. I had to really focus on the tree while I was working with it. So that really helped me, and I've captured what I believe to be fae flying past. I find another one that's splits the tree in two. Basically, it's looking inside the middle of the tree.
Yeah. And what I love about these photos is you've got so many stories to go with them as well, and we're gonna talk about a couple of them as well.
Yeah, they're all the experiences of capturing. It's been magical to be able to capture these. I'm just trying to find one of the middle of the tree, I call it. And there it is. So can you see that on your screen?
Yeah.
So I'll just zoom in here. So we've got some sort of deer here. We've got a Nordic face. We've got lots of faces going up the middle. And I believe these silver and gold, because I mean, I've shown it to my friend who is a professional photographer. He's spiritual, but he's professional photographer. And I'm sure he would have said, there's that, John, that's just a vibration or a shake that you've got there. He couldn't actually explain the photo.
Right.
So, we're talking about quantum.
So these wispy bits, we don't know what they are. Is that what you mean?
I don't totally know what they are, if I'm honest.
Okay. Oh, they're amazing, aren't they?
To get the silver and the gold, to me, means that it's something special. Silver and gold light coming down, whether or not they're fae, I don't know. I mean, I have captured what I believe to be fae in other photos anyway. So,
and what do you mean by fae? Is that fairies?
Yeah.
Okay. Fairy essence. Yeah. Wow.
But I mean, the connection to the deer here on the tree, you will see a time lapse of the tree, and Synonymous, I always get his name wrong, but I do work with him quite a bit.
I can't help you there.
Celtic god of nature.
Okay.
Celtic god of nature. I also see Pan as well quite a bit, who is the Greek equivalent, I believe. I just term them as all one god, really, of gods of nature, basically. So
yeah,
let's stop sharing that one. I'll show the druid one as well, because you were...
Oh yes, yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything till you put it out, but I don't want to lead people into let people think see what they see without any influence from me. Look at that. If you can talk us through that one a bit, John, what's actually there?
Well, that's at Kingly Vale again. That's actually a tree that I haven't been back to photograph. Obviously, Kingly Vale is full of magical trees. I've done a lot of my work there. I've got a tree that's got a white wolf's face in it. I've got loads of stuff from Kingly Vale. But this one was just splitting the tree again and mirroring either side, and that's what came out. I mean, when you look at it, you can use your perception and you can say, right, okay, there's feet down here.
Yeah,
it's a hooded figure to me.
Yeah, it is to me too. Yeah.
I think a lot of my work is imagination based as well. There's a truth behind it with Lyrans. There's a truth behind it with the Green Man. I'm 100% sure, but it's a lot of imagination going on.
Yeah.
With the creativity of being able to take these photos. So.
Yeah. So if you zoom back out again to the photos it was, because if I was walking past that, I would think there's someone standing there.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you say, now that is the mirroring, but it's and it's just beautiful. I just love it.
I've been shown, as I say, I was shown the importance of the mirroring. I'll load the Stonehenge photo as well.
Oh yes, yeah.
Which is another one that is blatantly obvious to me that something's going on, that it's not just random symmetry popping up. It's, you know, there is something going on that I'm capturing. So with this one, with this particular photo that I got 20 different types of light being from it. I had wolves, I had deer coming out of stones, but this shows, again, it's like a totem, but if you zoom in, you can see a grey's face. You can see another face there. Can you see my mouse where I'm?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So there's an owl pendant going on here.
Yes.
There's something down here. And to be honest, I asked to see the building phase of Stonehenge when I got that photo.
Yeah.
So I kind of, I stood there and I said, right, I want to see the building phase. To me, that looks like a very strong figure.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah.
I'm not at the stage to challenge English heritage at the moment with my theory, but I mean, I know that Stonehenge, from my experiences, my truth is that Stonehenge is a portal. There's absolutely no doubt that Stonehenge is a portal in my mind, from what I captured there. Yeah,
it's certainly significant, because that is a whole being, isn't it? You know, from top to bottom, you've got the face there with a headdress, and then the chest with the owl bit on, and the arms, and then there's lots of images within that as well. So
yeah, there's lots of little faces that kind of pop up. I call it a totem. It goes up to the sky, and you know, most of the time when I've captured clouds as well, you'll see the faces in the clouds.
Yeah.
You've mirrored the whole, so you're seeing as above, so below, basically. You're seeing the whole thing.
Yeah, well, it's incredible. And the stories that you've got behind them. You were saying about the fairies when the land was being dug up, and they were quite disturbed by that.
Yeah, I was flying my drone, and it was early days of flying a drone a few years ago when drones started to come in. So it wasn't a particularly good drone, but I put it up and it was crashed about 3 times. Every time I put it up, it just kept crashing. And I stood there and I tried to look at what I had captured for the limited time that it had been in the air. And it just got wiped in front of me. As I tried to play it back, all the footage was just wiped. So I thought, okay, I'm probably not allowed to fly on this, because it's 6 burial mounds in alignment to the sun on the South Downs, 3,000-year-old burial mounds, where I've picked up a lot of extraterrestrial activity. And I've just thought to myself, okay, well, I can't do that. So I started doing photography just on the land. And then I got back and I put it on Facebook. They were beautiful pictures with the filter, you know, the colors had come out. You could see the chakra colors going up. You could see the base colors all the way up. And somebody said to me, you do realize you've captured fairies? And I'm like, really? And at this time I'm thinking, nah, I don't think I've captured fairies. And then when they showed me, I could see them standing there, and it's almost as if they are protesting because their land was being dug up at the time.
Yeah.
There was a digger that was causing like a lot of disturbance with the land. Now, I believe that obviously we have ancient sacred sites, Avebury, West Kennet, Stonehenge,
Yeah.
all the stone circles. They have a real significance of where they are, even ancient churches of where they are on ley lines and energy.
Yeah.
So I actually had a flash in my head, a white flash in my head. I remember it well, and then I just thought, well, okay, it's there, so accept it. You captured it, so just accept it. And that's been the thing with the photography. If I'd seen that Stonehenge one and then the Lyran, I think I would have gone mad, because it's a lot to take in. That when you're capturing these things, it's challenging your programming that you've grown up with, you know.
Yeah,
To extend your knowledge further than just what you see. So
yeah, and you've captured it. And yeah, I mean, when we dig something up, we perhaps don't give a thought to what we might be disturbing. You know, in that case, it was fairies, and it's all energy, isn't it? The energy within the soil, and we go digging it up. We don't know what we're unleashing, or what we're
that's the danger. I think that's the danger, and I think that's exactly what it was on that day. Had I gone there and they hadn't been digging, maybe I wouldn't have got those fae, you know, that's just standing there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost like they were having a village meeting and saying, hang on a minute, you know, have a word with them. And at the time, obviously, because I didn't see it until I got back, I didn't know. And I kind of put two and two together when I came away from the site and thought, okay, that's why you were there. I understand exactly, you know, what you were doing.
Yeah. So, right, we've only got a few minutes left. So, couple more. Can we have a look at the stars? The one with the stars. Let's go astral traveling. I went astral traveling at the dentist the other day when they suddenly put on their backpacks and their full regalia.
Sorry, just bear with me while I find it. There it is. Okay, here we go. Right. Over the years, I've done a lot of photography. I've learned a lot of different styles, which has been really, really cool. Drone photography, night photography, 360 photography. So that is a picture of a really, really beautiful tree that called me over to take that particular shot. As I was walking back, I've been in a place called Arundel Park where there is a folly, and I'd wanted to get the folly with the stars, but the tree called me over as I was walking back.
Yeah.
So I got that shot.
And it would. And as you're saying, there's Orion's belt there. Now, I couldn't see it at first. We had to zoom into that, and then I could see it. Yeah, see it really obviously. So
this is Orion's belt going here, and then we've got something called, I cannot pronounce it. I think it's Betelgeuse, which is a supernova which is due to burn out.
Okay.
I got all excited last year thinking it was going to burn out straight away, but we're still waiting.
Yeah, they take a while, do they? Is this has it got named Beetlejuice, that one? Is that what's called Beetlejuice?
I think it is. I think that's what people call, that's what I call it anyway. So but yeah. Yeah, amazing. It's just amazing to be out there and to be able to look on your phone after you've captured something like that. It's incredible experience. I'll load up, see if I can find one more of the deer that I got the other day, which is magical.
Yeah, I love to see the wildlife. I had 4 or 5 deer run across the park in front of me the other day when I was in the woods, and I know I see them quite regularly, but I still love to see them.
It's always beautiful to see them, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they are definitely messengers. If I can just come back to you again, it keeps going up there. Sorry, bear with me. Okay, so these are 2 stags looking at me.
Oh wow! That almost looks surreal, doesn't it?
Which is, you know, again, an incredible experience. I think the flash on their eyes adds to it as well.
Yeah.
So there's one there, and then there's one just tucked away.
Yeah.
Loads of pictures. I had a picture where there were all of these female deer, like a group photo, just looking.
Yeah.
So that takes me back to the connection with the Green Man. definitely, you know, the Celtic god of nature.
Brilliant. And can we just for the last one, can we just have a look at the forget-me-nots that you showed me with the
Okay.
circular one? That, because that is it's just beautiful, beautiful colors and beautiful flowers. I think this might have been one that I actually shared back in the summer.
If I can find it, just bear with me one sec. Sorry, I'm just
okay. It's still marvelous, isn't it, that we've got this facility that we can talk to each other and share screens, pictures.
Yeah, so I actually prefer Zoom. Because I'm a teacher, I work on Hangouts because that's
okay.
what the company says that we have to work on, but Zoom seems to be easier, to be fair.
Yeah, that's just stunning.
So you've got just 360 photo, basically playing around with 360 angles to create that. And I've got, you can put trees in bubbles and things. There's one of me standing in a tree, in a bubble, which is cool as well.
Yeah. And that's pretty special with the forget-me-nots.
Yeah, that's special because of my mum had dementia, and I think it was a few months after she died, I went out and got that, and it cheered me up actually.
Yeah,
because I just felt it was a message, you know.
It's funny when we're in nature and we're thinking of our loved ones, we do suddenly see something that connects us to them, or you know, we might have gone out and said, give me a sign, because my brother died 21 years ago now, and often I think of him when I'm walking, and then I'll see a butterfly or something that will connect me to him. So yeah, definitely,
it's definitely there, the nature vibration. This same place is called Highdown. It's near Worthing in West Sussex, and I went there to get a picture of a butterfly. I said, right, Mum, I want a picture of a butterfly, and I had to wait until the end of the walk, and I'd given up. I thought, right, I'm not getting a butterfly, am I? Okay, I'm going. And then all of a sudden, a butterfly turned up, which I was able to photograph. So. And it was weird because my phone started taking pictures in my pocket without me touching it as well.
Oh, did it? It was spooky.
I've had lots of experiences like that. I've been in a graveyard doing some photography, and a song started playing on its own. That's
really,
yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
They don't bother me. They don't bother me now, you know, because I'm over the stage of, oh, is there something else? You know, I know that there's something else, but it's just, I know that I'm protected as well when I go out and do my work. So
yeah, well, you've certainly got some amazing pictures there, and thank you so much for sharing. I feel really honoured that you've shared those with me and with the world. And John does have his photos for sale. Just private message him and he give you details, because they're just incredible.
yeah, book's coming soon, hopefully.
Yes, there's a book.
Get my finger out and get myself motivated.
Yeah, so watch this space. And yeah, thank you so much, John. And if you've enjoyed our talk today, then tune in. There'll be another Jed Talks coming along fairly soon. But in the meantime, have a good week, and I will see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Thanks again, John.
Thank you.